How long does the jump power up last for?
I think it lasts as long as you're in the room still, but I could be wrong.
This overworld gets flooded with enemies really, really quickly.
Yes.
Yes. How many episodes in do you think we are now?
3.
3?
I'm gonna cut a lot of shit out, so probably 3. Okay, that's
So, yeah,
great. That's nice. That's nice. No, that's good. That's fucking good. Cause like I really wanted 2 lives going back into that fucking dungeon.
God, I'm just watching this. This game is NES games were like you had to be a masochist to like play this and be like, yeah, you know what, this is fun. Like, I'm having a good time.
Fuck you. I'm having a great time. It's just.
But the thing is, like, are you having fun because you're overcoming a hard challenge, or like?
Yes, I am. I promise. This is a good game. McLaren says that it's not, but I tell you it is. It's a good. It's good design. From start to finish.
The actual music video he made for that was actually pretty funny at the time.
I think Bretzel Floss is pretty funny. He has his moments.
He does have his moments, but overall, I'm like the kind of person that I believe that parodies in general are just kind of cringy.
I think that parodies are just like a time-sensitive thing. Like, back in the day, they were good, but like nobody really has time for that shit anymore.
Okay, I feel like the Minecraft parody is kind of like to blame for parodies of things going downhill.
You think that's when it started to like be shitty?
Unironically, yes.
But then why do we go back and listen to Weird Al Yankovic and still think that it's kind of like not very good?
Nostalgia. But like, well, the thing is like, I don't know. That's actually a really good point. That just freaking just barreled off the side. He was coming for you. Bruh.
Guy moment. Oh my! Oh, you fucking dick! Oh my god.
That was bullshit.
That was bullshit.
That was horseshit.
That was horse shit. What a load of bullshit.
So the other day when I was going out to that to the bar or whatever, I ended up driving because I was going to pick up a friend.
I love that story. Yeah, so I was at the bar the other day. I had to drive, but it's cool.
This is before I went to the bar.
Oh, gotcha.
So I was on my way out there, and like I was going to pick up a friend to take them with me.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, so I'm driving through like a rural, sort of like a rural-ish area, and there was horse shit just in the middle of the road. And like I saw that, and I was like, okay, that's how I know that I'm just like in rural Utah. Like I'm out in the sticks right now.
Wait, so in order to pick somebody up to go to a bar in the city, you had to go to rural areas in order to go?
Yeah.
Okay. That would have been a straight deal breaker for me, yo.
I was being nice.
How far did you have to commute?
Not very far.
Because like in Utah, for those of you who don't know, you don't have to go that far in order to get from the city to rural areas. Everything's pretty close. But still, if I was like, hey, I'm going to have a night out on the town with the boys and girls, then I want to make sure that it's not, that I don't have to be driving around too much.
Yeah.
But anyway, continue.
But, well, that was basically it. I was like, you know what, you once you see horse shit on, like, the middle of, like, Main Street...
You're too far gone.
That's kind of like when you know you're out in the sticks, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It was something that I saw in Ivan's fairly frequently.
Horse shit?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
There was a farmer... like lived right across the street from me in my old house.
I do not remember seeing horse shit on the roads.
I've seen horse shit in Ivan's plenty of times. Oh, that is bullshit right there.
It's cool. Just ignore the pee bags and you're good. I'm pretty sure we're close to the glove, which is the item that we get in this one.
You gotta deal with Asshole Supreme first.
He is Asshole Supreme. Great.
Apparently.
Now I gotta start all over again. Okay, I have to pee. Do you want to play? Or get me close?
I'll do my best. Okay. So I know that we have like a really bad trend of... Oh, oops, I didn't mean to do that. we have a really bad trend of like making upload videos and then you guys, update videos and then you guys never hear from us again. But anyway, we have since moved in together. We're roommates now, and I moved up north to where Alex lives now, and so that makes content recording opportunities a lot more available. But the thing is, even though it's more available, we're both busy as hell. So like, the reality of the situation doesn't really lend itself. So we kind of have to like force ourselves to like sit down and play shit. But it's worth it in my book. It's worth it because I really enjoy making content, and I really hope that we can come back someday, like in full swing, and not get my ass whooped by Octorox.
Now go down.
Down?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh shit! Did you lose a life?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Little bitch. Just kidding.
I'm not good at this.
I'm not
There we
good at it either.
It's the girl of the spirit forest. She gives us power-ups.
That's all women are good for. Am I right, gamers?
Gamers, rise up.
Gamer fuel.
Real talk though, gamers are some
Real
of the
talk,
most,
women
like,
are useless. Let's not fucking so much
oh
words.
well, I wasn't going that. I was going in the opposite direction. I was just saying, like, real talk, gamers are some of the most like detestable people on the planet.
I don't spend enough time like actually talking to like people who consider themselves epic gamers. The dungeon's up there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, go to the right.
All right.
And then go up. I don't like actually talk to people who genuinely have that line of thought in order to like assess how bad gamers really are. I mean, you see those YouTube comments on like the Call of Duty and Battlefield shit where like they're like, why are there black people in this game? Like, what the fuck? But like,
that's mainly who I'm referring to.
I feel like that's a minority, but like,
but the thing is, like, you're gonna have a very loud vocal minority that represents the greater thing. Do I go to the cave?
Left.
Left. Okay.
I don't that, but that like seems like a generalization to be like, okay, so here's a couple of bad seeds, everybody must suck.
But that's what the whole meme is based around.
I suppose.
Oh, oops. Oh, okay, I'm losing my footing really hardcore right now.
I want to beat this dungeon before we stop this recording session.
Same. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm just gonna run.
Yeah, that's half of this game. Is just being like, yeah. I'm not gonna fight.
They really should make this a recovery tile. Why? Okay. Link gets AirPods in Breath of the Wild.
Doesn't he drive a motorcycle at one point in Breath of the Wild? I haven't beaten the game.
I think it's a DLC.
I think that's pretty cool.
Ah, shit, you can take it.
Thanks.
Sorry. You got this up.
What are you sorry for?
Because I lost 2 lives.
Oh yeah, we're screwed. Remember when we used to play Ocarina of Time and we thought that the Fire Emblem people were saying that you're screwed?
The what?
We thought that the Fire Emblem song said you're screwed, you're screwed, you're screwed.
The Forest Temple.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right.
I was gonna say the Fire Emblem.
Well, the Fire Temple just says a bunch of ways.
Oh yeah, the Fire Temple itself that's a whole another controversy for another day.
Oh! Okay, I wasn't lying when I said that I wanted to fucking beat the dungeon before we beat this shit, so hang on for a minute.
I feel like we're at that point where it's just like it's too hard to be creative on the overworld.
I know.
Because we're so frustrated.
I'm really fucking pissed off right now.
I feel like we should utilize save states more often.
Don't worry. As soon as the game gets really hard later, and we will definitely use save states then. Top 4 greatest times to use save states. Number 1.
Zelda
2.
The last thing you want on your Zelda 2 playthrough is the game over screen, but sometimes that might just be what you get.
Who was the other guy that we were talking about today?
Zelda Master.
Zelda Master.
Where's he at?
The hardest dungeon in Zelda 2 is gonna be... I feel like an asshole making fun of him. Don't get me wrong, I love that guy. I fucking love Zelda Master.
Well, it's like we used to make fun of Nintendo Capri Sun all the time.
And we liked him.
We loved him.
Yeah.
We didn't just like Nintendo Capri Sun. We loved Nintendo Capri Sun.
I think that Zelda Master does a great job at everything that he does. I think that any content creator on YouTube who like does a really good job breaking down shit is like really good at what they do. There's tons of them that I can name drop. One of my favorites, Scott the Woz, does like a really, really good job like breaking shit down.
My like one familiarity with Scott the Woz is like anytime a big controversy happens with the YouTuber, their subreddit just turns into a Scott the Woz subreddit.
Why?
I don't know. Like when that whole controversy happened with JonTron, everybody just started like posting about Scott the Woz.
Why? Because he's so like unoffensive and like non-confrontational.
Yeah, and then the same thing happened with Pro Jared too. Like, his subreddit just turned into a Scott the Woz subreddit, if I'm not mistaken.
I can't remember the exact video, but there's a video of Scott the Woz where he's, like, complaining about something in a video game, and then he, like, sees it happen on screen, and as soon as it happens, he just, like, looks at the camera with, like, this fucking smirk on his face. Yeah, he's good. I like him.
Scott the Woz.
That's who I like in the game right now. Zelda Master's always going to be good, too.
You know,
now that I've gotten that disclaimer out of the way saying that I liked Zelda Master, the Dark Knots in Zelda 2 will kick your ass from here to fucking Timbuktu.
It's kind of hard for me to not be bitter about like Zelda Master and Sully Pones and all those guys because of that one interaction I had with them when I was like 13.
Zelda Master?
Yeah. He was in the call too.
He was?
Yeah, it was Sully Pones, Zelda Master, and I can't remember who the other guy was.
Okay.
Like, they were all part of that thing called the Crew, you know?
Oh, I don't remember Zelda Master being a part of that. I remember Sully Pones being a part of that, though.
Yeah, it was Sully Pones, Zelda Master, and I can't remember the other guys, but, like, they reached out to us when we were doing the multiplayer Zelda playthrough of Ocarina of Time.
Zelda Master did?
Well, Sully Pones did.
How hard do you think it would be?
The thing is, I was added to a Skype call with all of those guys in there, and, like, I just remember, like, thinking, as, like, a 14-year-old boy, I was like, holy shit. I was like, I'm in a freaking Skype call with, like, all these, like...
Do they roast
you? Like, kind of on the... No, they didn't roast me, but, like, I was definitely the black sheep there, you know what I mean?
So why do you have a problem with them?
Well, because, like, I was trying to walk them through how to set it up, and they just, like, like, they just gave up, like, halfway through.
Dumbasses.
So, like, I don't know. Like, I really wanted to, like, show them how to set it up and play it, because, like, I genuinely wanted the mod to have more exposure, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, like, at the time, like, now I realize, like, it's a really shitty mod, and it is not incorporated well at all, but, like, at the time I was like, you know, I want more people to see this.
Oh my god, I forgot that I don't have that shit. How hard do you think it would be for Zelda Master to get on here?
He's pretty big now.
I know, but I want him to be on here. I think you guys are assholes. That's what he would say.
Like, don't get me wrong, my beef does not lie with... Well, I don't really have any beef. I don't have any beef. It's just like, it's like a bitter childhood memory.
I don't have beef either, but Sully Pones can eat a shit for all I care.
Eat a shit?
Yeah. Sorry, bro. It's just you're not as cool as the other guys.
Hey, everybody, this is Sully Pones.
No, that's not what he sounded like at all. He sounded like, hey, everybody, this is Sully...
No, that's not what he had a deeper voice than that.
No. Maybe I'm wrong. I might be thinking of somebody else.
Like, don't get me wrong, I'll give credit where credit is due. That's not what Sully Pones
I'll give credit where credit is due. He had a deep voice.
Exactly. I mean, we can't just, like, mock the guy like he was a squeaker when he wasn't.
He was!
Sully Pones?
Sully Pones was not a sneak. I'm thinking of somebody. I'm
No,
thinking
Sully
of
Pones...
I sneak sometimes.
That's who it was! I sneak sometimes. That was the other guy.
Yes.
I was gonna say, Sully Pones has always had a very, like, sultry voice.
Oh, you motherfucker.
But you know who has the best voice in YouTube?
Me?
Psycho.
Who's that?
I could have sworn you've seen Psycho before. He did, like, the Glitchfest videos. Hello, everybody. everybody, and welcome back to Glitchfest! Yeah, like a really sultry, deep voice, and it was really soothing to listen to. Is that like a skip FPS button?
Have I told you about how... Yes, but I'm not going to use it. Have I told you about how much I want to, like, be, an audible guy?
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because I think that I've got a good voice for it, you know? I think that I could read books to people.
Yeah, I believe it. Just like one chapter at a time, so like a reading of To Kill a Mockingbird.
I was thinking I would do something more along the lines of like Fabio's sexual escapades, but yeah, I could do that book. That's a good book.
Fabio's sexual escapades. Do a reading of The Movement.
I was 12 years old and I was a farmhand on a farm in Utah, and then Fabio came and we had wonderful, beautiful coitus, and I was never really the same after that.
Are you gonna be able to use the jump power up now, bro?
Nope.
Oh shit!
That's okay, because I can grind magic.
I really need to get a new chair, dude. This one sucks.
Is it uncomfy?
It just squeaks so much anytime we do anything.
What time is it?
Good question. I don't have my phone on me.
Yeah.
Brap.
God, that one was fucking shitty. That one smells like... That one's a very distinct smell.
I'm putting my just shirt over my face. When you think about it, putting your shirt over your face is probably just like a good of a job as any pop filter's gonna do you.
When you think about it, yeah.
Pop filter with a P to pop my pussy.
What's the pop filter for?
It's to you know how when like people say, you know how when you're like in church and people are like, bearing their testimonies and they say their P's, they get the microphone. It's like.
So it's to stop your spit from getting in.
Essentially, yes.
But does it also make it sound better?
Yes, it does. Because the thing is, like, when you make the P sound like the p, you're kind of just like more inclined to like spit that way.
Mm-hmm.
And microphones don't really like that. They always pick it up like that's where they clip. They pick it up as like a.
So I can, and it'll sound great.
So I can pop my peppermint pussy on a pretty petty Wednesday in July. I don't know.
Petty Wednesday.
I don't know.
I hate this fucking Wednesday.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Yes, 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 yes.
Yes. Holy shit, this is taking forever. Okay,
I know. And your attack set is 4. The first dude that killed the bubble must have been like.
Is the cat around?
He's drinking.
Hey, cat.
He came out for some water. While we were talking, he's still relatively new to our household, so like this is a big milestone.
I don't think that he minds us as much as he minds like the environment. I'm sure that he's fine with us because like he doesn't mind getting pet. He just like gets really nervous in the house because he doesn't know where everything is yet.
But it's kind of sad because we're moving in a few days, so like.
So he's gonna spend some time getting used to this place, and then he's just gonna have to move again.
He'll be like, you know what? This place is fine. You know, like I could live here, and then like we just move.
The thing about that is like I felt really bad about driving him around today, but the second time that I had to take him in the car, he like gave less of a shit. So like, maybe he just will become one of those cats who doesn't mind being in the car.
Yeah, he was a stray before, wasn't he? Like.
That's the thing is like I have no idea what his origin is because like he's like afraid of the television, which makes me think that he hasn't lived in a house before. So he might just be like a complete stray.
But the thing is, like, I don't know, cats, like, they are really easy to, like... I mean, cats are cats domesticated, like, very, like, fairly easily, from what I understand.
I don't think that cats are domesticated at all. I think they just, like, get used to people.
That makes more sense.
Because, like...
Well, the thing is, like, if you've ever interacted with a feral cat, like, you understand, like, when they're feral. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but even feral cats can be friendly. That's the thing that makes me think that domestic cats are just not domestic. They're just used to you.
Well, the thing is, like, up at Mason's house, like, my Aunt Gayla always had feral cats going around her place.
What was in here?
I don't know.
Was there anything in here?
I think there might have been a key. Let's kill the guy first and let's find out. He takes a lot of health from you. Holy cow.
He's a dick.
A big red dick.
Did the cat go back under the couch?
Yeah, he did.
Or the bed?
Yeah, he did. Hume's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
But
I took him to the vet today, and he was such a good boy.
the thing is, like, with cats that are, like, truly feral, like, if you go outside, like, they will run away from you. It's like, it's pretty easy to gauge. Like,
I'm telling you that... Okay, I guess that's it for today. But I'm telling you, there are cats that, like, don't mind. There are feral cats that don't mind people.
I guess so. I guess the feral cats that I've interacted with have always had, like, kittens. So, like, they're very defensive.
Even some of the ones that have kittens don't really give a shit.
I don't know, maybe it's something in the water in Tabiona.
That makes the cats gay.
Yeah. It makes them just unreasonable.
Okay, I'm just kidding. We'll do one more.